All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast called the Common Man Bets Podcast. I am Zach. We got John Latt, Sammy, and Lance Sloss with us today. What a weekend it was. Today we got a good show for you. Today we're going to go into some college basketball picks that we got for today, some tonight, how sad we are, and then go into some Super Bowl recap stuff. And then we've got a few locks for tomorrow, a beautiful Wednesday full of basketball, and then everyone's favorite segment, the John Latt Twitter news, which I've also got some Twitter news, and especially shout out to Belgium guy. I think this pertains to you. This is, very, very fresh off the Twitter. So without further ado, what do people got money on today?
I had a nice parlay that I thought, was going to be, okay, I've been super cold lately. It's going to put me over the top, get me back in gear. My overall record going into tonight was 35-34. I was up positive 8 games. Super Bowl weekend just absolutely kicked my hind end. And then college basketball just has me around the neck. And then Michigan State lost my first parlay. I had Michigan State money line parlayed with Texas -1. Absolutely just dropped the ball. Michigan State didn't score with the last 4 minutes of the game. But then my last parlay to see if they can save me for $5. If one leg loses, I should be able to get that money back. But I got Providence +8, TCU money line, Tulane money line, and Texas A&M money line for a total of +568.
So I'm right there with you with the Michigan State thing. I saw that line and I was like, there's no way they lose. And I bet that game and a few other ones that I was like, there's no way. And then I doubled down on them and parlayed all 5 of them together, thinking that I would make way more money. And classic me lose the first leg of the parlay. So I'm a little salty. I don't know if you
something about the Nittany Lions at home this year. I'm done betting against them at home. Really, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, you're our resident Nittany Lion. Where's our intel, dude?
I don't watch them as much as this year as I have before, and also new coach, and I think they have 5 transfers maybe, and 3 or 4 of them play. So I really don't know the guys anymore. So I'm just not that invested, but listen, I'm done picking against them at home. I wouldn't do it again this year. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy. Lance, you got anything on the books today?
Yeah, so long day at the office. I'll leave it at that. So I couldn't put any picks in until about 8 o'clock-ish there. So I got Kentucky money line +105, Wisconsin money line. Shout out to you, Zach, +135 at Indiana. I just think that's a toss-up game, so I'm going to go with the value. And I got Arkansas -7.5 at Missouri. I'm thinking they just walk in there and Arkansas has been playing really good lately. I think they're going to get on a roll here. The SEC's heating up. Wouldn't be surprised if Kentucky does lose tonight against Tennessee, but I'm going to go ahead and take them anyway, just out of principle. That's all I had for tonight.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Wisconsin. I got them +3.
Yeah, I like that. I like Wisconsin there. That game should be a pick 'em, in my opinion. But
yeah, I think so too. Sammy, you got anything?
I was gonna go with what Lance said. I had Kentucky money line. I got Arkansas Woo Pig Suey -7.5 against Missouri. Like he said, I think that should be easy. I did hit DePaul. They're at Butler, I think, or maybe they're at home.
No, they're at home.
When I got that line, I bet it hour and a half, 2 hours ago. I got it at -3.5. It is now -5.5.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait,
something's going on there.
Yeah, so I picked Butler +3 because I thought DePaul was garbage.
They are.
So why are they favored? Is Butler worse?
I have no idea. I was like, why would you not take Butler money line? But the fact that the line was that high, I figured they had guys out or something was going on.
Maybe.
So I just didn't.
I'm pretty sure they have guys out. Almost positive.
So I'm in
and
trouble
yeah,
then.
I've won some money on DePaul this year too, so I liked them at the 3.5, and I hit it. Now it's at 5.5, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Feeling good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Wisco +3, Butler +3, Providence on at home against Nova +4, Michigan State. My Davy Crockett lock failed me, and then I got Kentucky +1.5 with you guys. So we'll see.
So Zach, are you confident enough to go ahead and double down and take the 5.5 now with Butler? Because they're getting 5.5 now.
I don't know. Because I thought the line was pretty bad. I thought DePaul was a lot worse than I thought. I think DePaul's garbage, I think, is where I'm at. But I think I might blindly do it just because why not? Just to make up for Michigan State. But I probably won't. I'm too scared. All right. Is that everyone's picks? Did I miss anybody? No, I didn't. Okay. So that's everyone's picks. Anybody got a Davy Crockett lock for one of the night games?
I ain't got shit. I'm cold as ice. Fade me.
You were cold as ice.
If I was going to give a Davy Crockett lock, I'd say ride Kentucky. They're hot.
Yeah, okay. I think so.
Arguably one of the best top 3 teams in basketball.
I think they're going to win the national title.
They're good.
They're 100% going to win the national
I
title.
believe
people forget Kentucky +1,500 earlier than in the year.
Yeah.
People forget.
Yep.
He does.
John's on it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think everybody agreed though that was
great. Yeah. In fairness, I think we all agreed that was a great line.
I will say this: Ty Washington, I think, is out tonight.
Oh, yeah,
he's been out before.
Oh.
So I don't know. They've won without him before. I don't think Tennessee is that good, but I've only watched them for maybe a half, so that's probably not the best sample size. So
yeah, and I think they're a top 10 team, aren't they?
I think they're like 24.
Mid-20s, 24.
Oh, I thought they were 14.
I think they're like 10.
I thought they were 14.
Oh, we're gonna have to we need a Jamie. Where's Jamie?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think
they're 16.
14. Yeah,
okay.
16.
What?
I knew it was a teen.
Yeah.
What's Kentucky? Are they 4?
4.
Yeah, 4.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I think. Yeah. So I'm sad. I don't know how to other than to put that way about Michigan State, but we will move on. All right. Super Bowl recap. How'd everyone do?
Awful.
Was positive $6 and a $5 free bet. So if that tells you anything, not well.
I mean, that's positive.
That's not a bad read. I mean, if you're coming out positive, it's a good day.
Yeah.
But
Sammy had a good day.
I had a very, very solid Super Bowl. Really, the only reason I did is because I had OBJ first touchdown. So that kind of covered that off the rip, covered all my bets, and then everything I won after that was plus.
Seeing somebody hit the first touchdoall score in the Super Bowl was pretty cool.
Yeah, we were all yelling around.
I think also, I guess I haven't posted the video yet. I got to do that this week. But I think we would like to point out that the Gatorade was a watered down purple and not blue. And we are going to take DraftKings to court on this one. Or I am. I guess I'm speaking for the group, but I'm going to take DraftKings to court on this one.
Dude, don't we have a live reaction of that happening, don't we?
Yeah. Watered down.
We got to post
watered
that.
down purple. Yeah, I'll post it with maybe tomorrow with the video.
It kind of looked blue.
It's watered down purple. What is blue? Just watered down purple. Changed my mind.
It hurt having purple Gatorade there because for some reason when I saw the blue come out, I was like, it was almost like you lose like a big money line dog by like a point. You're like, man, but that was a good bet just because it was close. But then it's like, it definitely wasn't purple. It definitely wasn't purple.
It's watered down purple. The guy added too much water, and then Blues won because of it. I think it was terrible on the equipment. Who does it? The equipment managers that do that? Who does that? Or is it a guy?
I think it's a guy's guy.
It's just a guy.
Just
Gatorade guy.
I picture this guy in all black suit, sunglasses, and he's like all secretive, and he comes in with the powder in his pocket. and then he dumps it in. He's got like security around him. I don't know. That's what I picture. But
There has to be some sort of like, I don't know. You can't just allow the Gatorade guy to make. That'd be like the Gatorade guy on each team every year. If I was them, I'd bet my month paycheck on what I know the Gatorade is, because then if you win a ton of money.
That's true.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be some heavy security going on
That's
with
what I'm
that.
saying.
I mean, there has to be.
It's a
I don't
guy's
know how
guy.
that works. I'd be interested to see how that whole process works there with keeping.
Well, here's the thing. You probably have some like 80-year-old man they tell to like has no idea where he's got, or where he's at out there just stirring the Gatorade. They put it in there and they're just like, come on, Sonny, churn the butter. And he's like, oh, the boys are going to love it. The boys are going to love this one.
I think as we would document, pleasantly confused, I think is the term that we would use.
But can we just talk about the no touchback for just a hot second, and how that ball only sailed a yard or two in the end zone?
Yeah.
And that guy looked at it and said, I'm about to make a ton of money right here as it sailed over his head.
Yeah.
You talk about betting on something. That's it right there. That returner that watched that ball just go a yard. He's standing on the goal line. Just watch it just almost clip his helmet and just go.
Yep.
As somebody that had no money on it, I'm going to say it was at least halfway, if not 3/4 through the end zone.
No,
It was not.
It
was not even close.
No, it was
maybe
not.
2 yards.
Go back, rewatch it. That's
was
where
maybe it was maybe 2-3 yards in.
It was maybe 2 yards deep.
Yeah.
I touched on this in the last episode. It was way too publicized. Like,
yeah,
people were throwing the video around, the Pat McAfee, the Robbie Berger.
yeah.
Everybody was on the no touchback, and I think that's the reason that it didn't happen.
That picked
I really
up some
do.
steam. I heard that on multiple
Yes.
podcast platforms.
Do you
People
think
talk-
that? Do you think DraftKings or FanDuel or whoever all these guys are paid them? Because isn't McAfee aren't they sponsored by FanDuel?
Yeah, he's.
So do you think FanDuel said, "Hey, bet this because we're going to change things up"? Is there dark money in there? Do you think?
I mean,
Could be.
McAfee said this over a year ago. No, that was a few years. That was 2 or 3, I think, when he originally said it, right?
Yeah, it was through 2 years ago, I think. So this was the 3rd Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why the guy. So the ball's in the air. You could see it. He has no intention. He should have just caught the ball and kneed it. He had no intention from the beginning to touch the ball.
But if he would have needed, it would have been a touchback, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, he didn't even usually you just sit back there and you catch the ball, and then you just take a knee.
I see what you're saying.
If it's that, I just don't understand. He walked like he expected him not to even make it to the end zone. He just walked right up there. It was well, this is going to be a touchback regardless. It didn't even matter what the defense looked like. If they kick it up there and you start to see something, you catch it and you're like, all right, I don't want to take it out. Then you knee it. He made no effort whatsoever.
I think my favorite part was watching the same returner the rest of the game also return punts with 3 guys in his face getting light up versus not even attempting to take the kickoffs when there's nobody around him. And I'm like, this guy, thank God he won a Super Bowl ring, because that's his last and only opportunity. He's going to be able to play kick returner, punt returner in the Super Bowl or even be close sniffing the Super Bowl. Unbelievable.
So we're fired up about that. We the common men are fired up about that. Any other bad beats that anybody else has? Or not, I guess that would be a bad beat. Anybody else?
I don't think I had too many. Oh, well, I did have a bad beat. Not really a terrible beat, but I had the first play to be a pass play. Thinking both teams, want to get out, throw the ball, get some yards, especially Matthew Stafford was 9 of 10, 2 touchdowns and 150 yards or whatever. but as many times as I think they counted up the runs for Sean McVay. For some reason, he just kept on calling run plays that went nowhere. The longest run play they had was 8 yards. The rest were anywhere between -2 and 3 yards gained. And I think that's what made me mad was that the first play wasn't a pass. But we rebounded because Joe Mixon threw the pass to T. Higgins, and I won 2 bets and cashed them right there early to keep my spirits alive. So that was positive.
John Reed, how many bets did you have out, do you think?
I think
Ballpark.
let me get back to you. I have it in the doc, but I think it was like 12 or 13 bets.
Oh, that's less than I thought you would have had.
Yeah, I had like $10. I had like $10 bets basically on like a lot of stuff,
Oh, gotcha.
and somehow I went positive $6.
Hey, that's sometimes you just gotta squeak by.
That's true.
52.5%. That's all we need.
I think I kind of regret not betting more money on OBJ because earlier in the week OBJ was plus 200 to get 1+ touchdowns on FanDuel and only put $10 on plus 200 and I won 30. But I was like, man, looking back on it, I should have just unloaded the bank account and put like $50 on it because I knew he was going to get in the end zone. I just didn't know when.
Yeah,
so that was a big one.
I had a bad beat, non-Super Bowl related. So on Sunday, I think it was around 3-4 o'clock. PGA Tour was concluding at the Waste Management. I had Xander Schauffele plus 2,000, and he was right in the mix all week. And then towards the end of the tournament, he was down 2. So it was all Sunday, basically, he was down by 2. And then I think it was 6. No, it wasn't 16. No, it wasn't 16. I think he birdied 15. And 15, it was 15, 16, or 17. Anyway, he gets one back. And he gets to 18. He hits one left. He's in the rough. And he hits one to like 5 or 6 feet. Incredible shot from the rough. He gets the ball to hold. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, this is it. He's gonna get 16 under. He's gonna be in a playoff or he'll win it outright. 4 or 5 footer, completely misses it, completely pushes it. Just bad vibes, bad omen going into the Super Bowl. Went 1-4 in the Super Bowl. Just a rough day on Sunday for me. Xander, he had a great tournament, and then I think I spoke too soon on that one. I thought it was going to be my day, and it wasn't.
Yeah. Hey, it happens to everybody. I mean, we are the common men. They don't care about the common man.
Yeah. It was exciting to root for somebody in coming down to the wire like that in a golf tournament, but at the same time, it's just like, man, when am I ever going to win one of these things? But keep trying.
Hey, shoot to get hot, baby.
Right.
Shoot to get hot.
Keep swinging it.
If he would have won at plus 2,000, that would have been
you would have looked like a genius.
Yeah.
I just watched the tape of the opening kickoff, and it landed right before the letters Bengals in the end zone, and maybe between the bottom of the letters and the goal line, which is roughly anywhere between 2 and 3 yards. And the guy, I just watched it. The guy stood on the goal line, didn't even try to catch it, didn't move, and just had his arms up in a T.
Yeah.
Posing as a T on Fortnite.
That's what I'm saying. There was no intention of him ever returning that ball or catch. There was never any intention of him catching that ball. So that's just.
You can't tell me somebody wasn't in his ear. There was something dirty was going on. I don't care what you say.
Champion.
Something dirty.
Probably plus, his game check doubled it for, shout out FanDuel or DraftKings, whoever bet his game check for him, just doubled his game check and got a Super Bowl ring. I mean, what else more could you want?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want anything else. I think I'm good.
What are we doing the next podcast? Friday?
Probably.
Okay. I want to give a pick or two here for the Genesis Open before we close, because Listen, there's coin to be made here on golf if we all kind of sprinkle the board. Somebody's going to hit big.
All right. You look at those picks. I had the biggest sadness from the Super Bowl that I had was I was going to pick the over in punt yardage, which was 307.5. And I was like, oh, that's definitely going to hit. But then I was like, no, I better like look at the teams and make sure I know what I'm doing. And then I didn't get back to it. And what they had probably 400 yards in punts. And I was like, I'm unbelievable. I was mad after that. I didn't pull the trigger. I should have pulled the trigger and I didn't.
Those are the worst beats.
Yeah, that's tough.
When
But
you
I
wanted
can't
to bet
complain.
something.
Yeah, I came out on top though finally, so I'm okay with that. If that's the worst that happened yesterday or on Sunday, I'm okay with that. All right. Anybody else got anything for the Super Bowl?
Oh, I just wanted to throw in my other bets I hit. I hit Jamar Chase over 3.5 rushing yards with the DraftKings promo, which is rare.
Oh,
I hit the coin toss. I picked them to call tails, so whatever they called is what I won on, and they called tails. So I hit that. What was that?
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails. That's why I knew they were going to call it. And then I hit a Rams -2.5 teaser with Akers under 69.5 yards. I did like a $15 to win like 40 something, or no, it was like to win like 20 something, 25 or 30, something like that. And all that money was plus because I covered all my bets with the OBJ touchdown. So
damn. So
I had a solid Super Bowl.
So you treated your woman to a nice Valentine's Day dinner then on Monday, huh?
Not exactly. Didn't really get around to that. The money all went back out on basketball and stuff the next day. So
yeah.
All right.
Common man.
It was
You
good
got
to
to
see
invest.
somebody
It's
have a good.
investing in the business.
I mean, I ran to Walmart Sunday evening, got the girl a little flowers, chocolate, the run of the mill stuff. You had to do something for him. But
do you?
I mean, I guess it depends.
Depends if you want to be liked, right?
Yeah.
All righty, Meth, you got those golf picks for us?
Yeah.
What
All
do you
right.
got given to us?
Hold on to your hat here. Okay. It's just a little dabble here. Dougie Gim. Got Doug Gim at plus 20,000. That's unbelievable value right there. Doug Gim might give you like a decent cash out on like Saturday evening or something, or on Friday evening after the round. He could be in the top 10. Doug Gim, long shot. Then we have the young fella, Joaquin Neiman. I think he's from Chile. Genesis Open. This is a total ball strikers paradise, plus 6,000. Decent value there. He's right around there with Sergio, Paul Casey. He's in that mix there. I think Joaquin Neiman, one of the best ball strikers on tour right now. I think you go with him. Taylor Gooch, not just because of the last name. We like his last name.
I was going to say, hold on.
Yeah, Taylor Gooch, kid can play. He's an athlete, also good ball striker. Right around there at the same value there, you got Sunjay M. I would not be afraid to just sprinkle something on Sunjay M. Again, ball striker. That's where you're looking for right now. Guy like Tony Finau, going to want to stay away from him. Max Homa, returning champion at 5,000, plus 5,000. Wouldn't be a bad idea there. Will Zalatoris, got him at plus 2,800. Good ball striker again. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go on Xander again. Xander's been hot. He likes the West Coast, California guy. I believe Genesis is in Los Angeles. But I think I'm going to put a nice, little chunk on Colin Morikawa. Colin Morikawa, not great odds here. Plus 1,800. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's the sixth best favorite in this field, which I think is a little high, but I think it's for good reason. I think Colin Morikawa wins this tournament. So those are just, and Brooks Koepka, obviously, just an absolute beast. This is a thoroughbred golf course, so ball strikers and big dogs win here. So that's who you want to go with.
Word's out that the greens are fast and firm and it had a little hail this evening. So we'll see. We'll see how it shapes up.
In SoCal.
In SoCal.
Interesting.
Hail in
Fast and
SoCal.
firm.
Dang. All right. So let's move on here. We got picks. Anybody got picks for tomorrow? We only got time for a couple.
Yeah.
So
All
follow
right.
our Twitters and do all that kind of stuff if you want to find the full slate.
I'll start it out tomorrow. George Mason -2, -110. Purdue -5.5, -110. 2 quickies there. Get on it in the morning. Lines are going to change.
Beautiful.
I
John
got
Reed.
I got Texas Tech with the points, which is -1. Home against Baylor, the crowd's gonna be rocking. Miami with the points on the road at Louisville. Louisville's trash, -2. UNLV on the road at Fresno State at +5.5. I hope that line goes up. Love the Rebels. And then Grand Canyon on the road with the points at -4.
Sammy, you got anything?
Be honest with you, haven't really looked. Right now, scrolling through, only thing that pops out at me is the Catholics -10.5 Notre Dame at Boston College.
There you go.
So I'm going to go with the Catholics
Okay.
tomorrow.
And I'm going to fade John Reed on this one. I'm going Baylor +1.
Oh,
I think that line, right? I got it at +100, so I'm getting my money back.
there you go.
So sorry, John Reed.
Gotta love a toss-up game there. Gotta love
I
it.
think that is a toss-up game.
Gotta love it.
It'll be a good game to watch.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hopefully Texas Tech goes in there all blacks and the place is just rocking.
All right. So there's some of your big eye openers from tomorrow. And finally, we got some Twitter news. John Reed, please take us away.
All right, got a lot of Twitter news. I mean, this weekend was a mess. I mean, just all over the place. But just today alone, Carson Wentz possibly on the move this offseason. Landing spots, he'll either be released or traded. Those are the Steelers, Panthers, or the Buccaneers, pending on how everything shapes up for the NFL draft. A.J. Brown possibly going to be paid the highest wide receiver in NFL history this offseason. Russia is being some what we like to call kitty cats, withdrawing their troops from the border per Ukraine. Shout out Ukraine. Joe Burrow.
That's good though, right? We don't.
That is good.
Yeah,
but Putin walks around with his nuts in a set of wheelbarrows the whole time. You know, they might be on the hot seat right now, so we'll see. Joe Burrow might be the new Andrew Luck. Possibly was sacked 74 times or 70 times in the past 24 weeks or something like that. That's the reason why Andrew Luck retired, because he just couldn't handle being hit 24/7. JB calls out the weirdos on his Twitter for DMing his girlfriend about how bad he's been sucking lately. Vikings hire Rams offensive coordinator to be the new head coach. Vikings, trending upwards. Who's to say? Philly fans body Mina Kimes over Ben Simmons on Twitter. Absolutely lighting her up. It's great to see. Love to see it. NASCAR season is back. Daytona 500 on Sunday. We're going to put it in the next pod. Can't wait. We're all going to pick NASCAR drivers. We're going to follow them throughout the season. I cannot wait. Devontae Adams, possibly to the Raiders, might be the number 1 landing spot. Jameis Winston, possibly going to be looked at Pittsburgh this year to be the successor of Big Ben. Today would have been the 58th birthday of the legendary Chris Farley. Rest in peace. Next, we got scientists have possibly cured HIV in a woman for the first time. More to come this week. Jalen Hurts on the hot seat in Philly. They're exploring trading options for possibly Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson. Shout out Sid the Kid, 500th career goal for the Penguins. And lastly, Conference USA, definitely on the hot seat. Trying not to let ODU, the Herd, and Southern Miss leave. We'll see how that one plays out.
This is all today.
All today.
Hot
Wow.
off the block, baby.
So I would like to add one thing about the Vikings. As a Vikings fan, I'm just so excited for the draft because the last 8 years, it's always been we trade down to get 1,000 picks in the rest of the draft. So I'm curious to see what happens with the new GM, what he does with the picks. So
New GM and head coach.
Yeah, I don't care. Head coach, I'll deal with that in September. But I just want to see how this new GM drafts. If it's similar to how Spielman did, or if it's completely different.
When's the last time they've had a new GM?
I think it's been it's been like 16 years or 10 years or something. He's been there forever. Maybe it's 8.
Wow.
8 sounds familiar, but I think that's how long Zimmer was there.
That's
I don't
exciting.
think it was that.
That's
I think
good
he's been there
stuff.
like 16 years.
People forget Mike Zimmerman bodied Kellen Moore in a press conference.
Yeah, I respect Mike Zimmer, but yeah, he's not the most people skills.
Hey,
Why don't you start?
So-
why don't you play Kelly Mond? Well, I see him every day in practice. Boom, there's it.
So I got some Twitter news, and this is a Belgium guy. This is for shout out Belgium guy.
Shout out Belgium.
So we've got apparently in Belgium they just passed a thing where workers can request a 4-day work week.
Oh,
And this is the best part. They don't have to talk to their boss outside of work hours. So you can refuse to answer anything from your boss outside of work hours. I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
They're legally obliged to not talk to their boss.
I think I might know somebody who operates under these rules.
Is he Belgian?
No, he's American.
All righty. Well, anybody else have any closing thoughts here?
Hey, follow Common Man Bets on Instagram.
Oh, we didn't even talk about our 4-on-4 game.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
got the Instagram lives here on the weekend. So this weekend coming up, we got WVU in Kansas. We'll do some live stuff. Join the Twitter space. At Lancelot Slots. Join the Twitter space during WVU games and during other stuff. I'll probably go live tomorrow during maybe Texas Tech and Baylor. And then follow the Instagram. We'll go Instagram live. Maybe I'll try to go live at the WVU Kansas game. Hopefully getting a ticket. Probably be there with Sammy, Safety Jake, and Zach. Hopefully you got a ticket today. Did you?
No, I didn't get a ticket today. Isn't it tomorrow?
Yeah, I requested on Monday actually.
Oh.
Make sure you get on there and request.
Well, I'll be gone. Just not.
Okay.
I won't be sitting in the student section.
I'm gonna do some live stuff. Oh, that's right. You already got a ticket. Never mind.
Yeah.
Doing live stuff maybe before the game and then at the game. Whatever. We'll see. But
Cool.
yeah.
All righty. Well, that's all we got for today. Thanks for joining us on another great episode. And we will see you later in the week. Happy betting. Good luck, everybody. And we'll see you later.
Peace.
Let's go Mountaineers.